everyone, Cash here, back with another video from FIFA 16, and we're back. We're in the middle of the transfer window in our West Ham career. We ended the last episode hoping to sign Wendell, the right back. And you see here we have Andy Carroll, an offer from Manchester United for him. We're going to try and get rid of him to make some more money. And then you see the offers we have out. Kyle Walker, they want too much money. It's Spurs, so we're not touching him. We sent an offer for Chanaloglu, 15 million. Fabinho, I think, is around 14. Wendell, we're waiting to hear back from him, so we might make our first signing early in the episode. Tielemans, they want way too much money for him. We're probably not going to be able to get him. Inaki Williams is only a few million. We're going to try and bring him in. Bellerin, because we can't get Kyle Walker, we're going to try and go for him. And then Iheanacho is a very cheap player that we're going to try and grab. But first, we've got to play this game against Liverpool. And you can see the struggle Liverpool is on this year. 18 points, 17th in the table. But they're actually going to get the first opportunity here as Benteke going to cross it through. And Henderson, the absolute rip, but it's off the crossbar. That definitely should have been a goal. But now 39th minute, Cresswell going to send it into Cullen, getting a rare start there in the left back position. And he's going to take it all the way and takes the shot, but it's way off the mark. That's why you belong in the back line, good sir. Now at 81st minute, Valencia finding somebody here. Who's this? It's going to be Antonio, takes a shot, but it's going to be just saved off the arm of the keeper. And so now extra time, Noble trying to get it in, and that's going to be it. A quick, swift, and boring 0-0 tie. We're going to go ahead and, as we do in all ties, pretty much just give it to the highest rated player. So that is going to be Winston Reid. He will earn your player of the game today. And now back to the good stuff. Transfer offer for Winston Reid. Just won the Hammer Award, and we're not going to sell him. $9.5 million. He could be worth up to 12, but our middle of the back line is very solid. We're trying to work on the outside, so we will reject that offer, and we will move on here. Let's see, what else do we have? Hopefully an accepted offer from Monaco for Fabinho. They have accepted an Everton offer, so we're going to lose out on him. Unacceptable from Arsenal for Bellerin. They want $7 million for him. We offered 4. Let's see if we can meet somewhere in the middle. And we'll go to the 5.5 range. No, let's move it up a little bit more. 5.7, we'll see. No, 5.9, apparently. We'll see if that's going to work for them. Hopefully that will be enough, because that will be a pretty cheap option there for right back. Offer rejected for Iheanacho. So obviously the executive says 500 to $1 million, but they clearly are not going to take that. He is in the last year of his contract. So we'll just keep bumping it up, but I'm thinking in the end we're probably going to have to overpay or pay a lot more than what we're offering currently, but we'll just keep moving it up. And then Payet, he actually got hurt in that game. I didn't mention that. He got hurt in that game, and he is going to be out a month. Fortunately, we don't play too many games in this month, so we'll try and get him back. Chanaloglu, they want $29 million, so I don't think that's going to be happening. Fabinho can't accept our terms. So time to go back and start looking at some other things. We need a striker. We have a lot listed here. Drimmick actually not a bad option. He's a Bundesliga striker, only $10.5 million. We might look at him. But obviously, I said last episode, our number one objective is Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. I love this dude. He looks like an absolute monster. Obviously, he's been a monster in real life. So we're going to start off. We're going to offer $20 million, and we're going to try and include Enter Valencia. We have a lot of strikers, not really any great ones. So we're going to try and include him, and we're going to move this up to 23, 22. So that will bring the overall value of the trade to $29 million. They're looking for $33.5 to $39.5. I'm sure this isn't going to be enough, but we'll start there, see what happens. Now moving on, Andy Carroll, as we countered for Andy Carroll, and they're going to come back with $11 million, which is his value. And you know what? We'd like to get rid of him. $11 million, that is pretty good. So we will accept that offer. So our first move is actually going to be a sell. And that's going to be Andy Carroll on his way to Manchester United, hopefully assuming they can get things figured out. Wendell comes back with the decline, so we will have to go back to the table on the contract. We're going to give him $70 million or $70,000 a week, 4 years. We're going to give him an important first team and a 5% clean sheet bonus. We'll see if that is enough to get him to come. We want to make a splash here, get our first signing in the door before our next game. Transfer offer rejected, accepted for Bellerin. All right, so 5.9 did do the trick, so it looks like we might be able to shore up our back line in this episode, as he's going to want $50,000 4 years. We're not going to put the squad rule. Obviously, it's always easier not having that on there. He is only sporadic, so we'll see if he takes that. Again, they rejected Manchester City, so we're going to bump this up to 800, see if that works. I don't really know if the executive's range of 5 to 1 million is even going to work, but we'll keep moving that up. So we don't have any signings, as we're going to play our second game of the episode, and it's going to be the Emirates FA Cup against Fulham. And taking a look at the lineup here, no changes since we don't have any new players. We have Valencia and Zarate up front. Hopefully just no one gets hurt, but here we are at home. The second leg of our opening matchup here in the FA Cup. We had a snoozer of a 0-0 draw in the first one, so if we can score at least once, we can take it in here. Valencia going to be taken down in the box, and we're going to get our first opportunity very quick. We'll give it to the guy that earned it, and he's going to put it away, and just like that, it is a 1-0 lead. Now Song creating a turnover to Lanzini. Lanzini to Zarate. Zarate back healing it to Noble. Noble going to take the finesse shot. It's off the keeper, but Zarate off his chest, off his face. It doesn't matter. It's another goal. What a lucky goal there. Now Zarate, and this is not going to be luck, as an absolute screamer there from outside the box from Maro Zarate. Goal number 2. And can we get the hat trick here? Yes, we can. Zarate takes it, turns into the box, takes the shot. Where has this been, Zarate? He hasn't played this well all season. That's going to be a hat trick for Zarate, and we will be moving on in the FA Cup. Now back to business, and 46 million is what they want for Aubameyang. And look at this, though. Wendell has accepted the offer, so our first purchase is going to be Wendell from Bayer Leverkusen, and we will immediately put him into the lineup. So our touches on this team beginning to take effect. But now a small issue we have, and something we're going to try and remedy. We need more money. If we're going to get Aubameyang, and we really need a couple other players, we need more cash. So we're going to the members of the board, and we're going to ask for 20 more million. We've been doing very well this season. We're right on course to reach our objectives, and I'm not going to end up changing our league or cup objectives. So we are going to see if they will give us 20 more million. That would be awesome if they could. I don't know if this ever works, if this is going to work, but it doesn't hurt to ask. So let's give it a shot. Hopefully they don't fire us. Now we advance on, and we have got a lot of emails here. Player sold. Andy Carroll is gone. We will get 9.5 of the 11 million. So there we go. That has added to our budget. So if we can get 9.5 there, 10 or 20 from the board members, that would be a big help. And you see, Iheanacho, they still reject. So let's move it up to $1 million, the top of the range from the executive. And then we have Inaki Williams, another unacceptable at 3.2. So let's move this up. They want 4.6. Let's move it up to 3.9. 4 million flats. We'll see if they take that. Hopefully they do. And they have given us money. They've only given us 10.3 million, a very specific 10.31999. Why don't you just round that off? But 10.3, better than nothing. I honestly expected them just to say no whatsoever. We're not giving you anything. But so we take that along with the Andy Carroll money, and that's going to give us 19 more million. So we're going to bump this Emmerich offer up. Valencia and 32 million. That will make 39 in value, which is right at the top. Obviously not as much as they're asking for, but right at the top of the range. We'll see if that will do the trick. And then for Tonaloglu, we're going to go back. We're going to try and offer Mark Noble in this deal. And then we'll drop this down to about 13 million, 13.5. We'll see if that is enough. We'll see if they're even interested in Noble. And then some backup plans in case we don't get Aubameyang. We're going to try and get Traore on a loan. I doubt Chelsea is going to loan us one of their strikers. We're going to give it a shot, though. Going to even throw in the future fee there of 5 million. His value 6.5. But as I said, probably not going to work. We'll see what happens, though. Now simulating, what can we have now? An offer accepted from Bellerin, and we have made our second signing. Obviously not the splashes we would have hoped to make, but we have now shored up our back line. As Bellerin, please join the squad, good sir. And he will immediately get placed in the starting 11. He is going to replace Tompkins there on the bench, and then he's going to replace Jenkinson in the lineup. So there we go. That is our new back line with the left back and the right back. And unfortunately, wish we could have made a little bit bigger name signing, but that's going to be it for this episode. We get a left back, a right back. We obviously have a lot of things cooking up here. Please let me know in the comments down below who else you think we should go after. Obviously, Aubameyang, that's a lot of money, and there are some maybe other things we could do. Maybe we could get 2 players for the price of him, but I just feel like he could really be that game changer that we need. So let me know what you think down below. If you enjoyed this episode, please go ahead and give it a like. I really appreciate it, and subscribe to see any future videos that I make. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.